It's Sunday, July, New Jersey. The steaks smell incredible. Your wife laughs. Your neighbor talks about the Yankees. You flip the meat. You hand a plate to your daughter. She runs back across the lawn with the retriever. None of these people know what is 10 feet away. Your family station wagon is parked in the garage. There is a man in the trunk. You killed him 4 hours ago. Strangled him with piano wire in a Brooklyn parking lot. Then you froze him, solid. So the coroner can never pin the time of death. You check your watch. Time to serve the meat. Your wife thinks you work in currency exchange. Your neighbors think you are just a quiet guy. The police don't know you exist, but the bosses of New York's 5 families know you by a different name. To them, you are the Iceman. $50,000 per contract. A massive house in Dumont. Hand-tailored Italian suits. Private school tuition, paid in cash, every time. You are not Italian. You are not bound by their code or their hierarchy. You are a ghost, the perfect tool, the perfect weapon. And for you, killing a man feels exactly like a mechanic changing oil. No hatred, no thrill, no hesitation. Absolutely nothing. You kiss your wife on the cheek. You open another beer. Today is a good day. Tonight, you need to dump the cargo in your trunk. You don't think like a killer. You think like an engineer. You test methods. You measure results. You optimize. Firearms mean noise. Noise means witnesses. Witnesses mean problems. You choose silence. Tuesday, noon, Times Square. 40,000 people in every direction. Your target drinks coffee at a newsstand. He owes the Gambinos $60,000. He's been given 3 days to pay. He doesn't know that clock ran out this morning. You walk through the crowd in a beige trench coat. In your pocket, a standard plastic nasal spray bottle. It's not cold medicine. It's liquid cyanide. Pure, colorless. Completely undetectable in a standard autopsy. You walk past the target. You pretend to stumble. You spray it directly into his face. He takes one sharp breath. He drops. The people around him scream. Someone calls for a doctor. They think it's a massive heart attack. You don't even quicken your pace. A block away, you buy a hot dog. You take the subway home. The check clears by Friday. But sometimes, bodies need to disappear entirely. The Pennsylvania woods, Bucks County, limestone caves that go down 40 feet into the earth. You drop the ones who knew too much down those holes. Hundreds of rats live in the dark below. In 3 days, no DNA, no fingerprints, no face. Nature does the paperwork. Your most elegant solution is temperature. You buy a commercial freezer, the exact kind used in Mr. Softy ice cream trucks. You kill a man in December. You keep him frozen for 6 months. You dump him in a Brooklyn alley in July. The medical examiner inspects the body, measures the core temperature, opens his notebook. He writes, time of death, 24 hours ago. You have an alibi for yesterday. The police chase a ghost that was already dead in winter. You don't treat murder as a crime. You treat it as logistics. For 15 years, nobody knows your name. You have the house, the suits, the lawn, the daughters who kiss you goodnight. You have everything a man could want, and you cannot feel any of it. You kept 2 lives in 2 separate rooms for 20 years. Different voice, different face, different man, depending on which door you walk through. But a wall with a crack is not a wall anymore. You are driving to the mall, Sunday evening. Your wife is in the passenger seat. Your daughters are in the back. A pickup truck cuts you off. The driver honks, gives you the finger. A normal person curses and moves on, but inside you, the Iceman wakes up. You slam the brakes. You follow him to a parking lot. You drag him out of the cab. What happens next takes 45 seconds. When it's over, his face is unrecognizable. Your wife and daughters are still in the car. They watched every second, and in that moment, they understand. The man who lives in their house is not a man. You built this house to protect them. Now the most dangerous thing inside it is you, and somewhere deep, in the part of you that is still a father, you know it. Roy DeMeo is dead. The Gambinos are cleaning house, and you are the largest loose end in the history of organized crime. You know where 30 bodies are buried, literally. Every car that follows you for 2 blocks, potential hit squad. Every phone call at 3 a.m., you grab the gun before the receiver. Every shadow in a doorway, you freeze, you reach. Nothing there. You made millions. You cannot relax for 60 consecutive seconds. You thought the golden cage was made of money. You were wrong. You built it yourself, bar by bar, lie by lie, and the door locked from the inside. December 1986. You trust one person left in the world, Phil Solomena, your oldest friend. He introduces you to a buyer, a man named Dominic. Dominic needs cyanide. You've done this 100 times. You know how to read a room. You don't read this one. You leave your house. You drive to the meeting. You have the vial. Everything feels normal. Vans from both directions, unmarked. Assault rifles aimed at your skull. A voice screams, "Federal agents, kill the engine." You don't even have time to reach for your gun. They drag you out, slam you onto the asphalt. Handcuffs click on your wrists. You look up. Dominic crouches down in front of you. He shows you a badge. He is an undercover ATF agent. Operation Iceman has been running for 14 months. You scan the scene, and then you see him. Phil Solomon, standing by one of the vans, a wire visible at his collar. He doesn't look at you. Your oldest friend wore a wire for 14 months. He sold you to save 11 years of his own life. In your world, loyalty was always just a price tag. You never read it. The courtroom is packed. The prosecutor reads the names. 50, 100, over 200. The details take 3 days. The cyanide, the caves, the freezers. You don't look at the judge. You look at the front row. Your wife, your 2 daughters. They are weeping, not from grief, from realization. For 25 years, they hugged arms that strangled hundreds of men. They ate steaks paid for in blood money. You didn't just destroy your victims. Those people simply died. Your family has to carry this brand for the rest of their lives. Trenton State Prison, maximum security. 6 feet by 9 feet, a steel sink, a cot, a window the size of a shoebox. You are 70 years old. The 5 families never sent a single cent for your lawyers. Your family changed their names. They erased you. You thought you were the apex predator, the ghost, the perfect weapon. The harsh truth, you were an attack dog. And when the dog barked too loud, the master sent him to the pound. You controlled life and death for 30 years. And the only person who was truly, completely, permanently destroyed was you.